What is up, everyone? It's Jonathan here. Going to be doing a practice race for the new season of FCRS Racing. Holy shit, I can't speak. You'll see some cars that don't have their actual paint schemes. They're doing some test paint schemes since it's a practice race, but it's a 50-lap race. So here we go. Green flag racing. Green flag racing at Charlotte for 50 laps. West gets an early jump there. Turn number 2. As Orndorff gets sideways and around he goes into DJ as well. Contact, and the first caution comes out on the lap number 1. As Orndorff gets sideways. So we could go back quickly here and see what happened. As we come off the turn, it looks like, let me get a proper view of that. Yeah, it just gets loose, comes loose off turn number 2, and it looks like he was trying to gas it to get, because there was a gap between him and DJ, but it just wasn't enough. And DJ gets in there and causes a road wreck between DJ and I think also the 36 of Gage got involved in that as well. I think if you look back just a little bit, he may have to go to the 66. Yeah, and Gage gets into him as well. Unfortunate for the beginning of the race there, as a caution will come out for the first time in this race. Didn't even complete one lap. And a wreck happens. Now, you're seeing here the screen. You're wondering, where's that the other one you used? It is, I'm sorry. It just doesn't work on my computer. I'm not saying it's a piece of crap, but maybe it is a piece of crap. I don't know, but it just doesn't work well. If it crashes sometimes, the HUD crashes, or it freezes, or it doesn't do anything right the way I want to. So, unfortunately, I just won't be able to do that. But I will try to do my best with the thing I have. I got the other stuff to work again. The other software that I use for changing cameras and stuff like that, but the graphics and everything just doesn't work. So I'm using the Race Labs system. Does still a pretty good job for this. Let me know if the ticker up there is a little too small, too big, and let me know. I think probably it's a little too small. But Wes Graham leads the race, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing again. Remember, this is just a practice race, so we will see different paint schemes on these guys' cars. Also, the races will be longer this year, or this season as well, because it is the Xfinity Series. Kyle wants to have some kind of race strategy a little bit in it. They would at least have to make one pit stop at least, and have just a little bit longer races to have, just that fun, and maybe to have to drive the cars and have to drive them full out every single lap. Though these are Xfinity cars, you can't really get away with doing that. All right, we should see the one to go here. Let's see what will come from the And yes, one to go as we get back to go green flag racing here. Everybody gets lined up and ready to go. Again, Wes Graham in the lead. Cal Carpenter is second. Mitchell Calvin in the 78 third, and fourth is Alex Reno. Looks like everyone's back in on the racetrack except for DJ, but should be catching up here. Some little rules. We had unlimited fast pairs because it was practice race, but we will probably I'm assuming at least have one faster paired for next season. Usually that's how it works. We'll see how on set and tires and whatever he wants to do there. Here we go, green flag. Back to green flag racing. Yes, he did not go in the zone because he didn't have the zone enabled in this time, but he'll remember for when we start. So Wes Graham gets to take off first, and he gets a good distance on Kyle Carpenter. Back in the field through here. We got the 05 and the 26 in front of him sideways. Oh, and Guzzi goes around, and that's going to be on another caution again for the second time. These cars are a handful. When you first initially take off, man, they are a handful. Let's go back to that quickly and see what happened there. As back it up. I should go to the 26 because he was cool. Or I think the first one's spinning out here. Now let's see here. Actually, it kind of looks like simultaneously they're starting to get sideways themselves. Cyrus actually more sideways than the 26 of Guzzi, but Guzzi just overcorrected and back into the track and gets into actually Cyrus because he was trying to save it as well. And yeah, so just one more time. It looks like both of them just get a little sideways through the turn, and Guzzi overcorrects a little bit. That stuff can happen, and Wonder just barely gets by. And that will bring out the second caution as the 26 parks it. Wes and everyone catching up to the pace car. Don't worry, we'll get some green flag action in here. Just gotta get used to the cars again. A lot of these guys, including myself, haven't really raced these as much. And there's the pace car as they get ready to pace for 2 laps. We'll see if anybody comes in to get any tires or not. Looks like Wes and Carpenter and those guys look like they want to come in, and they do. Oh, well, actually, no, Wes is the only one coming in, and with Cyrus, who was caught in that wreck. So, Wes Graham, the leader, comes in. Looks like he's going to get 4 tires and fuel here. Get, wrong one. Pit lane. There we go. And there goes the left side's up. And down and away, Wes Graham is. All right, let's go back up to the leader. That is Kyle Carpenter in the 77. So that puts Alex Reno second. Mitchell Calvin in third, Blaine in fourth, Gage in fifth, Caleb in sixth, Jonathan Orndorff in seventh, Kyle Cleveland in eighth, Clayton in ninth, West in 10th, and DJ gonna get the wave around as well. Will be on 11th. Looks like Guzzy disconnected and is done in the race. Carpenter's gonna take the outside here. He gets that right to choose what lane he wants to be in as a leader. I really wish we could have some kind of choose rule, but whatever. I understand that's. I totally understand how that can be difficult to manage if iRacing doesn't do it for itself. So I can understand that, but someday, man, I do wish we could have the choose rule, because I think it could make a difference on, especially now since they're doing this over refresh and trying to get new tires. I think it could make a difference at certain tracks what lane you start in. All right, Kyle Carpenter is your leader, so here we go. Under lap number 10 of 50. He's going to wait a little longer. Probably go in the zone. Green flag. Back to racing again. The 2 did not get a good start. That's Caleb in the number 2. Do wipe the car. Cleveland almost gets into the wall. Side by side for the lead. Here comes Alex Reno for the lead. And he's going to get it. Alex Reno to the lead. How about this? Carpenter right on the bumper, though. Alex Reno is getting pulling away just a little bit. Got a battle side by side with the 36 and the 78. Mitchell in the 78. Gage in the 36. It's a battle for the 4th position. Orndorff looking to the outside. He's going to, Mitchell's going to be able to hold on to that 5th position. Mitchell trying to get a run on Gage through 3 and 4. Gets a pretty good run down the back straightaway. Looking to the inside of Gage. Into turn number 3. Throws that car in there. Gage gets a little bit better run off the corner, but side by side still to the front straightaway. Look, Mitchell got that barely back at the line. Still side by side as Mitchell gets sideways off the turn. Turn number 2. Here comes Orndorff with a head of steam down the back straightaway. And Orndorff will get by, as well as Kyle Cleveland and Wes Graham to the outside. Wes clears Mitchell there. And that's for, that was for the 7th position. Mitchell back to 8th. Wes Graham, who pitted, got 4 tires and fuel, is making his charge back up. He'll get inside of Kyle Cleveland and get that position going into turn number 1. Moves Wes up to the 6th position. We did miss the battle for the lead, but Carpenter got back around Alex Reno. Got Blaine in the 18 in that, I would say, throwback style to Jimmy Johnson. It's in 3rd position. Does he actually looking like he's got a battle with Jonathan Orndorff side by side down the front straightaway. And Orndorff not quite clear yet. Still side by side down the back straightaway. And Orndorff will get that position as side by side for 2nd. As Blaine's looking to get past Alex. And here comes Wes. Side by side with Orndorff. And he'll clear Jonathan there for, that would be the 5th position. And now Wes is looking to get by the 22 of Alex, and Wes had to check up not to run into him. Wonder if I had to do that same thing, not to wreck into Wes. Oh, contact. Wes through the grass. Hangs onto it. What a save. Great save by Wes. Still side by side. Down the back straightaway. Alex trying to hold his own on the outside. But into turn number 3, Wes will get that position. And Orndorff maybe will clear. Not quite. Should be able to pass him here. He does clear him. And Orndorff will get that. I think it should be still the 5th position. Just 4th position. Sorry. Comes to 24 of Kyle Cleveland looking inside of Alex. Side by side into turn number 1. And will easily clear Alex for that 5th position. Alex getting the wall a little bit on the back straightaway. Mitchell will get past him as well. As we're getting approaching the halfway mark here in this race already. Oh, Kyle gets a little, I don't know if got loose there or what happened, but went low. He's going to go side by side. Wonder if it goes, excuse me, high up turn 3 and 4. And Kyle Cleveland will get by and move it into the 4th position. Battle here between Mitchell and Orndorff, and Mitchell will get by. I'll read a battle. That's pretty easy. Now Mitchell up to that 5th position. Go back up to the lead there. Wes Graham trying to close in on Kyle Carpenter. About 0.6 of a second back. They're trying to close in as we just passed halfway. On to the lap 27. And there's a battle between the 18 and the 24. Kyle on the inside, Blaine on the outside. Go side by side into 3. Kyle's trying to pick up the throttle sooner than Blaine. And looks like he will, not quite, a little more momentum on the back side of that. Can't. And Kyle will take over the 3rd position. And boy, ooh, that was close. I think it was just a little bit of contact between Mitchell and Blaine. But Mitchell able to get by. Blaine was able to hold on to the car. And now Mitchell is in the 4th position. Blaine fell back to 5th, and Jonathan Orndorff in 6th. Let's get back up to the leaders here. I just got Wes in 2nd. There's the leader, Kyle Carpenter. It's down to almost half a second. Wes is slowly creeping in, trying to catch him. Looking back here, saw Kyle get a little low on the, but no harm, no foul, it looks like. But to the leaders here, as Wes is trying to catch him. Gap's going to open up about 0.58 now. Was down to 0.51. All right, now it seems like it's kind of stable as of right now. Blaine's still in the 5th position. There's Orndorff behind there. I'm going to go through the field a little bit here. Clayton Cyrus in the 7th position. There's Gage Bookman in 8th. Alex, who led some laps, fell back to 9th. And there's DJ. Back on the lead lap, but running in the 10th position. And Caleb is in 11th. Of course, Guzzi is not anymore racing. So let's go back to the leaders as Carpenter still has about half a second lead, close to 6/10 of a second lead over Wes Graham. Let's go on board with Carpenter. See what they're kind of fighting here. Trying to get to that bottom, wrap that bottom, but the car's getting tighter. Can't really get to the white line there in 3 and 4. They're approaching to put down the 2 car of Caleb. On Wes Graham, see what he's struggling. Oh, got the wall there off too, just a little bit. Yeah, about the same thing. He's getting a little tight. And of course, the closer you get to another car, and I want to keep probably saying a lot, but the dirty air effect on these cars, it's not terrible. And now when these cars are pretty good about the dirty air effect, but the closer you do get, the worse you're gonna be with the dirty air. So you got to find different lanes to get by. But right now, where Wes is, he's not really getting any kind of effect really from it. The car's just generally tight. So we'll see how that plays out if he can get closer. That's gonna magnify his issues. Back to Kyle Carpenter here, or Kyle Cleveland, excuse me. Got too many Kyles around. So Kyle Cleveland still running in that 3rd position, almost 4 seconds behind the leader Kyle Carpenter. Mitchell in that 4th position. Blaine in the 5th position, Orndorff right behind in the 6th position, trying to run down Blaine for that 5th position. Orndorff right to that white line. Glad to go on board and see what he's struggling with as he runs the top a little bit there. He's putting a lot of wheel into it. As you can tell, he's tight. Oh, he gets the wall a little bit as well. As we got 10 to go now, 10 laps to go in this race. And Blaine gets the wall. Allows Orndorff to catch up. Orndorff drives it a little deep into 3. And then turn number 3 here. Wonder if it goes a little wide. Ooh, who got in the wall? I think it was Caleb in the 2. Yeah, I got in the wall. Would have almost caught up to Blaine, but it looks like he's starting to fall off again a little bit. Wonder if you can see he drives in pretty deep. Trying to make up that distance into the corner, but just can't make it up. As about to go around the number 2. Oh, contact a little bit from the 18 in the 2. 2 goes into the wall. Warndorf drives it in there deep. That little help from Caleb there. Woof, Warndorf almost hits the wall off too. But no harm, no foul there. As we come to the line, we'll have 5 laps to go. As this battle seems to be kind of stabling out for the last few laps. So that means let's go back up to the leader and wow. As you can say, where the heck did Wes Graham go? He fell off big time. He is now to the 2 seconds, almost 2.5 seconds, 2.1 seconds. Trying to run down Kyle Carpenter, but unable to do that. We're getting closer to the end here. Come to the line. We should be 3 laps to go. Remember, Wes came in that early or the second pit or second caution, got 4 tires and fuel. So I had to work his really hard to get back up through the field, and could just potentially push a little too hard and burn his tires up. These cars are going to be super sensitive with their tires. And again, with the new oval refresh, and you know, eventually down the road we're supposed to have a new tire model for the NASCAR cars. I don't know if it's just going to be for Cup, but I think I'm thinking it should be for all 3 series. I would assume. I think that would be kind of the preferred thing, just release it for all 3. But once that comes out, it should be a huge game changer on how potentially we race these cars. So I'm not sure if we'll be gonna get it before we done with this season, but we will see. As Carpenter has opened up to almost a 3-second lead, as he'll come off turn number 4. White flag, 1 to go. I don't care if Barnes not waving. I know it's the white flag. I know how it works. Down the back straight for the final time. And through 3 and 4. Kyle Carpenter comes off turn number 4 and will win the practice race at Charlotte. Wes Graham 2nd, Mitchell 3rd, Kyle Cleveland 4th, Blaine 5th, Johnson 6th, Clayton 7th, Gage in 8th, DJ 9th, and Alex 10th. Caleb in 11th, 1 lap down. Of course, Guzzi again disconnected early in the race. He'll finish 12th. Well, guys, if you did enjoy this race, make sure to hit that like button. And if you are new to this channel and want to see more of this broadcast style races, consider subscribing. I'm not 100% sure yet when we're going to start the season. Some are requesting another practice race so we can test out the fuel and tire and length, but we'll see if we're going to be doing that or not, or we're going to be starting the season. We'll find out. But thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys for the next one.